This is Radio Nepal. I am Dela Prasai with the news, the headlines first. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda informs House of Representatives about his participation in United Nations General Assembly and official visit to China. Nepal Oil Corporation withdraws its decision of increasing price over petroleum products following Prime Minister's instruction. Government forms 4-member probe commission to investigate gold smuggling case, and at least 13 people die in a fire that engulfed 3 nightclubs in the southeastern Spanish city of Murcia. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda has informed the House of Representatives about his participation in United Nations General Assembly and official visit to China. The Prime Minister informed that his visit to China had played a key role in further strengthening the historical relations subsisting between the two countries. The Prime Minister added that his discussions with the Chinese President Xi Jinping and Premier Li Qiang during the visit had helped take the Nepal-China ties to a new height. He said during the high-level meetings with Chinese leaders, discussions were held on various matters including construction of transmission line in the northern border region and reopening of border transit points and the traditional border crossing points that were shut after COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister stated that extensive discussions were also held on operating direct flights from China to Pokhara International Airport to deepen the Nepal-China people-to-people level ties, on collaboration in the science and technology sectors, and on expanding bilateral trade. He informed the House that before visiting China, he participated in the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York of the USA and also addressed the high-level session on behalf of Nepal. Likewise, the Prime Minister stated that in his address to the high-level session in the United Nations General Assembly, he highlighted on Nepal's peace process and the international community's cooperation to take it to a concrete conclusion. He added that he also raised the climate change issue and its impact on Nepal like least developed countries. Prime Minister Dahal stated that he further highlighted on ways of resolving problems faced by Himalayan countries and the challenges of the least developed countries in attaining the Sustainable Development Goals. Meanwhile, a bill designed to revise and integrate laws relating to school education 2080 Bikram Sambat has been tabled in the House of Representatives. Minister for Education, Science and Technology Ashok Kumar Rai presented the bill in a session of the lower house yesterday. Presenting the bill, the Education Minister said it was essential to address the agreement reached between the government and teachers who hesitated following the registration of the bill in the Federal Parliament Secretariat. The Nepal Oil Corporation (NOC) has withdrawn its decision of increasing the price of petroleum products to be effective from midnight yesterday. Nepal Oil Corporation stated through a notice that the decision to hike the price of petroleum products has been withdrawn to be effective from midnight yesterday after the Prime Minister's instruction. A meeting of the Council of Ministers held yesterday had instructed the NOC to immediately withdraw its decision of increasing the price of petroleum products, taking into consideration the upcoming festivals and the interest of the general public. NOC spokesperson Manoj Kumar Thakur said the decision to hike the price has been retracted and it would be adjusted from the money to be received from the Price Stabilization Fund and the Government of Nepal. The government has formed a 4-member probe commission to investigate the gold smuggling case. The commission is led by former judge of the High Court Dilli Ram Acharya. Other members of the commission are Kishore Jankarki, Prem Raj Joshi and Sakul Thapa. Government spokesperson and Minister for Communication and Information Technology Rekha Sharma said yesterday's meeting of the Council of Ministers decided to form the commission and the deadline for submitting the report was 3 months. Minister Sharma added that the decision to form the commission was taken following a discussion between Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal and chairperson of the main opposition CPN-UML KP Sharma Oli held in the Prime Minister's residence in Balwatar yesterday. Minister for Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation Sudan Kiranti has stressed the need for applying a new approach in the development of Nepal's tourism industry. Addressing the 45th General Assembly of Trekking Agencies Association of Nepal yesterday, the tourism minister said Nepal's tourism industry could thrive if it remained vibrant throughout the year. He proposed the idea of promoting tourist arrivals during the off-season, which spans between mid-May and mid-September. Minister Kiranti acknowledged that political instability had hindered the pace of tourism development in Nepal. He added that Nepal's tourism would see a significant progress if we could welcome even a less than 1% of the population from the closest neighbours. The tourism minister also highlighted the urgency to upgrade 3 international airports in Nepal to promote the tourist arrivals. The Commission for the Investigation of the Views of Authority CIA has filed a case in the Special Court against 3 persons, including then Member Secretary of the Pashupati Area Development Trust, Dr. Pradeep Thakal, and then Treasurer and current Member Secretary, Dr. Milan Kumar Thapa. The CIA spokesperson Bhola Dahal said a case has been filed in the Special Court yesterday on charges of corruption. You're listening to Radio Nepal 8 AM English News Bulletin. We continue with the international updates now. At least 13 people have died in a fire at a nightclub in the southeastern city of Murcia in Spain. The BBC quoted Spanish authorities as saying the blaze broke out in a popular theatre nightclub in the Atalayas area at around 6 a.m. local time on Sunday. Firefighters finally managed to enter the building at around 8 a.m. and discovered 4 bodies, then 2 others around 40 minutes later. They continued to find bodies as they searched the building. Emergency services have warned the number of victims could still rise. It is said 4 people are being treated in hospital for smoke inhalation, and a local sports venue is being used to provide counselling for those affected. It is not yet clear what caused the fire, which broke out when the club was still busy. 7 people are reported to have been killed and 30 others trapped after a church roof collapsed in Mexico. Local media said 10 people had been taken to hospital after the roof of the Santa Cruz Church in Ciudad Madero. According to BBC, police in the coastal state of Tamaulipas said around 100 people were at a mass at the time of the collapse. Local media reported it was a baptism. A number of children are believed to be amongst those trapped, and rescue efforts are ongoing. People were said to be arriving with shovels and pickaxes to try to remove the debris. Now the general weather forecast for the country for today. Forecasting division says the weather is likely to be generally cloudy in Koshi Province, Madhya Province, Bagmati Province and Gandaki Province, and partly to generally cloudy in the rest of the country. Light to moderate rain with thunder and lightning is likely to occur at a few places of Koshi Province, Madhya Province, Bagmati Province and Gandaki Province, and at 1 or 2 places in the rest of the country. Kathmandu's weather report now. Maximum temperature of 29.5 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature of 19.6 degrees Celsius. With this news, we have come to the end of this bulletin. But before we wrap up the headlines once again. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda informs House of Representatives about his participation in United Nations General Assembly and official visit to China. Nepal Oil Corporation withdraws its decision of increasing price of petroleum products following Prime Minister's instruction. Government forms 4-member probe commission to investigate gold smuggling case, and at least 13 people die in fire that engulfed 3 nightclubs in the southeastern Spanish city of Murcia. Well, that's all that we have for this edition. Our next English news edition is at 2 in the afternoon. You can also listen to us online at our website www.radionepal.gov.np for more news and online programs. Stay tuned, stay safe and have a good day.